Anyway, welcome. My name is Teresa McPherson. Let's just go over a few of the important things, like where the restrooms are. If you haven't found them yet, out that door to the right, and again to the right are the restrooms. And you guys are welcome anytime during the teaching to, if you need to get up and go to the restroom, go ahead. If you need more drinks, whatever, go ahead. And you guys are free to do that. We will serve your dessert when you do your homework. So about 30 minutes into our talk, you guys have a homework project every week that you will do in class. You also have homework at home, but you have a homework in class that you will do. And during that time, we will serve dessert, and you guys can go get dessert, and then you can have dessert to eat at your table while you're doing homework. So in the back where you came in are a couple of red boxes. I don't know if you noticed them. Those are prayer boxes. And so we would encourage you, if at any time you have prayer requests, it doesn't even have to be personal for you. If there's something you want us to pray for, fill out the cards. You don't have to put your name on them, and just let us know. Prayer is a very important component to us of this course and for us as believers. And just to let you guys know, there have been people praying for you before you got here, and there will be people praying for you all the time that you are here during this course. Up here in the front, we have a book table, and each week we will have feature books on the book table that are about what the subject matter that we're teaching on. So feel free to check them out. At the end, in Session 8, when we do our Session 8, we'll have a whole array of books that you can look through. That will be even more than what you've seen during the previous 7 weeks. This class is 8 weeks long. It will be the same format every week. We will have different teachers. Thank goodness, because we don't want to do this every time. I mean, we love teaching, but we know you guys need to be fed and hear from other people and hear their stories. We would encourage you to write your names on your manuals. These books that you guys got, this is what you will be using.
And you can take your notes in those as well.
And this is, where all your homework sessions are and everything. So that becomes your little book that you get to use during the course. If at any time during the course you need any kind of help, please know when we get ready to introduce the couples that are part of this course that we are here to serve you. If you need prayer after tonight's session, we would be more than happy to pray with you.
Or even during the session, actually. So.
And anytime that need arises. And please know that even during the week, if there's anything that you need to contact us here at the church, Daisy or Christina in marriage ministry, and we will be here to take care of you guys. I'm going to now introduce the couples who are on the marriage course team. And we'll teach. We have some new couples to the team this go around. And part of what we're looking at doing, of course, is watching this course grow and making it available more often during the year and reaching out to our community and teaching other churches how we do this course. And so that's why we're trying to build the team that we currently have. So I will start back in there's nobody at that table, so they're here somewhere. At the far left is Jeff and Daisy Kirtland. Daisy is our marriage ministry director. Her husband, Jeff, is famous. I'm sure you've seen his face on TV.
He's really 51. A used car salesman, but he's not.
He's school District 51 spokesperson. So, they have 3 wonderful children. And been married how many years? 9. Okay. And Daisy loves her job. Her passion is marriage, and that's why she loves what she does, and that's why she's here to serve you. And they love being married. So, next couple, Candace and Todd Talkington. And they will be teaching, our team teaching through this time. Candace and Todd have 2 boys, and they have been married. Okay. They have a story to tell, and I don't want to ruin the story because they will share an amazing journey that they have taken. In fact, any of you who are going to our marriage retreat you are in for a treat. They are going to be also speaking at the marriage retreat that is in Glenwood next weekend. And just so you guys know, we will not have class next Friday night because we will be up in Glenwood with 75 couples at the marriage retreat, and we are very excited about what God's going to do there. New to our team is Tia, is that right? And Josh. And Josh is
Josh looks a lot like Candace tonight, but
Josh is away on business, and so he's not able to join us tonight, but he will be back the next time we meet. They have 3 children, and all 3 girls, and they have been married for 9 years. So we are excited to have them here. And next is Karen and Wayne Teedy. Karen is one of our receptionists. You guys might recognize her here at the church. And they have 3 children. How many grandchildren? 3. So they're the only grandparents on the team. So we are glad to have them. And they've been married for 35 years. So they are one of the seasoned veterans on our team. And they are new to our team, and we are loving going to have them on the team. Next is Todd and Paula Agnew.
Greg.
I know it is, but I just had to do that. I wanted to see if he noticed. He's good. See, Daisy? Yay! Okay, okay. I know. So really, I'm sorry. I just had to do that because his name.
It's actually Ramon, the pool boy.
Yeah.
But.
His name is Greg. Greg and Paula Agnew. They are new to our team, and they have 2 children, 2 kids. Okay. And how long have you been married?
14 years December.
Okay. So nice job. Nice to have you guys. Next, as part of our team, is Kim and Justin Bates. They will also be speaking at the course, helping us team teach. They have 2 children. In fact, little redheaded Chloe was here today helping set up all your tables. She was having so much fun doing the candles and the pens. And so, and they've been married for 12 years. So that, and then Les and I. And so that is our team. Any of these people that you see that we've introduced are here to serve you. Pray for you, talk with you, whatever you need. Please feel free to go to any of them.
And we know that following the first marriage course that there will be times when you need that. I mean, we had several couples the first go around that needed some time with us out of the setting that you're currently in. So. And
if by chance you have to miss a class, we will do our best to give you a copy of the session that you missed. One of the things that we're working on is this course is actually a course that is taught by a couple who lives in England, and it can be taught by DVD. We chose not to because it was very hard to understand them, and we felt we needed the connection with people in the church to really be connected and be a part of people's lives and married couples. And you know, what's really cool is the people that keep coming have stories to tell. And from our last session, amazing stories that came from people's lives. I mean, we have a story of a couple who will tell you that this saved their marriage. They were ready to quit. So this is an opportunity for a lot of great things to happen in people's marriages. So, and now we'll introduce ourselves. I'm Teresa McPherson, and Les and I have been married for 22 years. We've known each other for 23 years. This is a second marriage for me, first marriage for him. We have 3 children. One of them was the couple that we introduced that served in the kitchen, our daughter and son-in-law. They will be married 5 years in December, and they are very active in marriages and in the ministry of people's marriages, and have been at a very young age. They've, of course, been influenced by their parents, but it's paid off. And they have taught at Relationship Builders. It's a class that we offer to couples that are engaged and thinking about being married. And so they have mentored couples through there. They have been through the marriage course. They teach Crown. And so they're very active in marriages also. Our son is here visiting this weekend. Him and his new wife, they were married in June, and they live in Denver. He's finishing his last year of school at Metro, and she just graduated from Mesa in May. And so they have a wedding to attend this weekend, so it's always nice for us when we get to see our son when he comes home. And our youngest is ours together, and she will be 21 in November, and she is a junior at Mesa State College, getting ready to go into the nursing program. And she lives on her own with some of her girlfriends that she went to high school with. So Kristen and Derek were 3 and 18 months when Les and I got married. So basically Les has been their dad through the years that we've been married. And I forgot to tell you, our oldest daughter graduated from Mesa a few years ago. She works at Harvard Lumber. And our son just is leaving Grand Junction Pipe after many, many years and going out into the oil field. So my husband's been calling him oil field trash now.
Actually, she didn't tell the whole story. My brother owns a company in Wyoming that's called Oilfield Trash Inc.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So, but we're excited for him. He's excited, and a new venture in their life. So we're looking forward. And we don't have any grandkids yet. We have grand dogs, and they call us Nana and Papa. In fact, they sent us a thank you card. We took care of them last weekend while the kids were in Vegas, and we got a thank you card. So we love our grand dogs. So.
Changing diapers would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
So.
Go ahead.
And then
what?
I'm pretty much a native to the Western Slope. I grew up in the Rifle area and came to Grand Junction after the oil shale bust. Went back to college at Mesa State, graduated, got married, and never left town. So we've been here for a long time, and we really planned on being here for a long time. We've been at Canyon View for going on 8 years.
It's actually almost 10 years.
So it's been quite a while. So marriages are, we saw what we experienced in the first 15 years of our marriage and realized that we really needed to help people get through that much earlier than what we did so that they didn't have to deal with a lot of the same things that we had dealt with. We actually lived together for a year before we were married. That didn't set a very good foundation for us in going forward. So it created several problems for us as we went through. I had spent almost 9 years at a local CPA firm here in town, and was spending way too much time on the road, and Teresa was ready to leave me at that point in time, and we realized that there was some definite changes that needed to take place in our lives. So anyway, I work at Grand Junction Pipe now, have worked there for quite some time. We've been going through a big remodel project on our house. It was actually a forced remodel project because in the middle of July, we had a drunk driver that decided to park his car in our kitchen about 11 o'clock one night. So my wife thinks it's great because she's getting the kitchen of her dreams.
I know. Boy, it is really cool.
But anyway.
Yeah. He would have to agree that the kitchen is pretty amazing. I mean, every step of the way that he's looked at it, it's the wow factor, and I'm like, oh, yes.
It's pretty nice, and I've just pretty much let her do what she wanted to do within reason. So we don't have a walk-in freezer, but anyway, she's got a lot of nice little goodies.
It's been fun and interesting.
But we've lived in the same home for 19 years, so we really enjoy our roots, and we think that that's really important, and we like things that are consistent, and so we like to be consistent with what we do. So, and I think that the interesting thing is just from our perspective, this course is really great simply because of the individual stories that all the couples have to tell, and the experiences that they've had, And, you may not be able to relate to something that Teresa and I say tonight, and then there may be something that exactly, throws a light switch for you. But all the couples that will be speaking over the next 8 weeks all have remarkable stories and wonderful experiences to share, and that's really what we're looking forward to, just walking that road with you guys. So, with that,
And I volunteer here at Canyon View Vineyard Church. I just started my 8th year of volunteering. I got the incredible privilege of being a stay-at-home mom once our oldest daughter started high school. And so our lives were very busy, and we were very active and very involved. And so once we became empty nesters and we were getting closer to that stage, I started to go down the avenue of volunteering, and I absolutely love it. And I spend a majority of my time helping out in marriage ministry because it is my passion too, and I love that. So just to let you guys know, there is nothing in this course that we will ever ask you to disclose that's private about yourself. This is a course for you, about you, that you guys deal together, and that's why we set you at your tables together and try to make it an atmosphere that's conducive to you working through things and talking and communicating. So be assured we're not going to call on you or ask you anything that would embarrass you. So what we would like you to do really quickly is we're going to ask you to introduce yourself to one other couple. And the 3 things that you need to tell them are when you first met, what first attracted you to your husband or wife, and the strongest memory from your wedding day. So I'll repeat those again. Where you first met.
good, bad, or ugly. So,
What first attracted you to your husband or your wife, and the strongest memory of your wedding day. So we'll give you a few minutes to find a new couple that you don't know, introduce yourself, and ask those questions.
but start making your way back to your table, and we'll.
Okay, are we on?
You're
Okay.
on. Yeah.
All right, you're ready to go, honey. You're next.
Okay, I heard a lot of laughing on that one, and I didn't see anybody getting smacked, so it must have gone well. I probably would have, there would have probably been at least a couple of bruises on my body by now, because I know that I
not
probably would have brought
true.
something up that Teresa probably wouldn't have wanted me to share,
That's not true.
but I would have shared it anyway. One of the things we did the first go around is we actually sent John James out to videotape folks and get their opinion on what's the point of getting married. This go around, we actually videotaped folks that took this course. And so here we have what we call our Vox Pops of what's the point of getting married.
I think it's having a lifelong partner that is your best friend and is willing to help you through all the trials that you face in life.
We got married because we loved each other very much and wanted to live the rest of our lives together.
It's just, I don't know, it's this moment, the public affirmation of a relationship. I think it's important, it's necessary for you to, not just, I mean, of course God knows you love each other, but there comes a point when you're pledging yourself to God and to the people that you know that you're committed to each other, and this is it.
To have kids. No, actually,
It's actually spending your life with somebody.
finding someone you can love and trust.
I felt whenever I met Tom that I wanted to find somebody that I could spend the rest of my life with. to be able to express my love for God and stuff through him and be able to face the things of the world together.
For me, the point of getting married was a way to complete myself. That as a single person, I was not being successful going through life. And what Deb does for me is that she's just very good at the things that I'm not good at. And we make a much better effort at life with the two of us together than we ever would as separately.
To have companionship, to grow old together, to take care of each other, to build dreams and reach goals together.
Okay, now I know that a lot of you could give different answers to that question. And you'll get your chance. So we like to do interviews in the last session that we do. So you'll have an opportunity if you choose to give your testimony or to answer some of the questions. You'll have an opportunity to do that. And so we really encourage you to do that. So we really start by asking the question, what is marriage? And when we talk about marriage, we're going to talk about it, and it doesn't matter if it was your first marriage or if you've been married before, but we take a real biblical perspective of what marriage is. As the Bible describes marriage as a man and a woman being joined together in the closest, most intimate relationship possible between two people. And it's one that was created by God. In Genesis 2:24, for this